Mayor Lambert, members of the council. It gives me great pleasure to be here this evening to introduce to you to an individual who I think has done some tremendous things here within the city of Moscow. You know, one of the things that I have had the great pleasure of seeing over the years, I've been here over 14 years now, and to me, one of the greatest pleasures I guess I've had in those times has been watching the increased professionalism of the staff as a whole, and in particular for my interest in the Public Works Department. We've over the years seen a lot of transitions from, if you will, the old guard staff that was here for many, many years. They retired, some of them have moved on, and we brought in new members into our community, into our team, and I think we have been extremely successful in bringing in very professional individuals. One of the things I guess I see as a measure related to that is how those individuals, excuse me, how those individuals are viewed within the state of Idaho and within the institutions in which we operate. When we start seeing recognition of our staff members as people that are noted throughout the state, or in some cases the United States or even internationally, and recognized as individuals that have something worthwhile to say and it's worthwhile to contribute to those institutions of which they're a part. To me, that brings a lot of satisfaction for the city of Moscow, for our team, for what we do, and recognition for the city, but also for those individuals and what they do. So tonight I have the great pleasure of introducing to you Mr. Michael Parker. He is our water utility manager. Mike's been with us now for a few years and has changed roles a little bit as he has gone on. The item before you this evening is recognition for him and an appointment that he has received. And I want to take a minute and read to you actually a section of the state code that pertains to this appointment. This has to do in Title 54, Professions, Vocations, and Businesses under Chapter 24, related to the Drinking Water and Wastewater Professionals Licensing Act. And I'll read a portion of this for you, but it says, in order to safeguard the environment and protect the public health and establish the minimum competency requirements of persons whose duties are identified in this chapter, there is hereby established in the Department of Self-Governing Agencies a Board of Drinking Water and Wastewater Professionals for drinking water and wastewater operators and backflow assembly testers, hereinafter called the Board. It goes on to say that the Board shall consist of 7 members, 2 drinking water system operators, 2 wastewater system operators, 1 backflow assembly tester, 1 resident of the state of Idaho who is a member of the public with an interest in the rights of consumers in water and wastewater services, and 1 who shall be the director of the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality or the director's designated agent. The members of the board are appointed by the governor of the state of Idaho. The governor has selected our very own Michael Parker to be on that board. He was appointed earlier this summer to the Board of Drinking Water and Wastewater Professionals. His term commenced on July 17th of this year and will expire on April 23rd of 2020. It is a 3-year term. Duties of the board and the role that Mike will fulfill include being responsible for all applications for operators within the state of Idaho. And this includes nearly 100 applications every 3 months that they will be reviewing. And that's expected to increase as a lot of the older operators are aging out and retiring, new operators are coming into the system and need to become licensed. The board also issues reprimands and revokes licenses for noncompliance with the rules or failure to receive appropriate annual training. So training is a very important aspect of what is done for operators. The board reviews training applications to make sure they meet the requirements for the training processes and the appropriate licenses, and works with the legislature on laws pertaining to testing, reciprocity, and disciplinary actions. So as you can probably tell, it's a pretty important role that this board carries to make sure that the folks that are running our utility systems today are doing it in a manner that is very safe and provides us the water quality that we need in a manner that's consistent with the desire and safety of our communities. And so it gives me great pleasure to ask Mike to come up and join me so that I can present to him his certificate of appointment from the governor to the Board of Drinking Water and Wastewater Professionals.
Congratulations, Mark. Thank you, Les. Mayor, Council, I am very humbled by this and the governor's letter that he sent me. I'm very humbled to be here in front of you, receiving the recognition as an operator. Over the 20-some-odd years I've been in the business, worked hard, tried to just excel in this career field and teach young operators, and I've enjoyed it. I found a career that I actually love. It's not a job. It's something I enjoy doing. I come to work about an hour and a half early because I enjoy it, and I stay about an hour late. So I put a lot of time in, but like I said, it's something that I enjoy doing. It's a hobby almost. So I'm humble. Thank you.
Well, Mike, I will say this, and I'm sure I can reference all the counselors up here, but as the mayor of Moscow, I'm extremely proud of you and extremely proud of our water department for the safe, clean water that we have for all of our citizens and have had for decades. And you are an excellent example of a professional that we have working within our city. And I'm just very, very proud of you. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's give this guy a round of applause.
Come up. We want to shake hands with you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
No, well done, man. As always.
Thank you, Mike.
You bet.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.